If you're somebody that really loves music, you're always on the lookout for really good headphones or headsets or just things that you can use to listen to music. So these were actually sent to me for review, so really excited to try this out. But these are noise canceling headphones, and you can see how they look. They are Bluetooth enabled, but these actually have active noise canceling. You have environmental noise canceling, 120 hours of playtime, which the ones I have right now don't come close to that, so that's exciting. And then you can actually fold them up, as you can see here. And the cups are really important because those go over your ears, and especially if you're, listening for a long time, you want to make sure that you get something that's going to be stable and going to be comfortable. It's not going to hurt your ears. So I'm really excited about this. Let's get it open and see what's inside. Here's what it looks like out of the box. And again, I love that you have a user manual that's comprehensive so you can learn more about it. This is how you can fold them. So say that you want to keep the box just to kind of pop them in there when you're not using them. You do have a few different cables. So you see here that you do have an AUX or an auxiliary cable here. And then you also have a charging cable. So this will be your USB to USB-C charging cable. And I will show you just the instruction manual here so you know what's included, but it does walk you through exactly the components and just how to operate it. So depending on the buttons, you have volume plus minus, you have different connectors, you have a microphone on here that you can leverage as well. So definitely something that you can use for listening, but also for sound. I work from home, so I have a lot of meetings, so that would be something that would be really helpful. So you can see here that you are going through the packing list, what exactly is included, and that you can switch between the ANC and the transparency modes as well. So that's going to be really great, but it has Bluetooth enabled, so it should be pretty easy to connect. You just want to turn on the Bluetooth, make sure that that's on, your cell phone or whatever device you're looking to. And then you have some button controls as well. So this is really comprehensive. I love that there's a lot of photos on it. That makes it really good as well. So now let's look at the product itself. Okay, so these are awesome. I love when these are really thick and very squishy. I think that's super important because again, this is going to go in your ears, and just look at the bounce back on that. You can tell that it's going to absorb, any kind of, oh, those are nice. Okay, let me just put my hair behind my ears here so we can. Yes, I like that this is adjustable too. So just, say that you have a bigger head, like I think I do. So, you can actually make this a little bit bigger just to make sure that it's a little bit more comfortable and it's not tight on the top of your head. But so far, yeah, these are feeling really, really nice. And even just having them on, I can tell that they are going to be noise canceling because it's like all around your ear. So these are going to be really, really great. I'm excited. So I'm going to get these set up as far as pairing, and then I'll check back in with you to let you know how that went. Just wanted to give you a closer look of exactly what the buttons look like on this, but here you have the charging port on this side, and then on this side you can see that you do have the volume control right here, which is easily accessible, and then you have the play button, play, pause, power, etc. are there, and then over here you have the aux entry, so you can actually use an auxiliary audio jack if needed, and then over here you have the ANC buttons, so say that you did want to adjust it or have the ANC option, you have that as well. So all of the great options that you have on here, very, very easy to use. It doesn't seem like it's overly complicated. So again, I'm going to get this paired with my phone and I will let you know how that goes. Pairing was successful. So now just doing a quick listening session so that I make sure that I am testing these out effectively, but so far so good. Okay, so the pairing on this couldn't be easier. It was so easy. So you simply just have to make sure that your Bluetooth is on whatever device you're connecting. And then once you open up your Bluetooth, you will see devices, and then just look for A as in alpha, A18, and then you'll see that pop up. You can connect to it. And then what's nice about this is it will actually give you voice prompts. So once you power it on, it will say powered on, connected. And then also when you're switching to ANC mode, it will tell you that as well. So the sound is very good. Again, I feel like because you have these larger muffs, that go around your whole ear, I feel like you really get the noise cancellation. So I'm really excited about that because again, I do meetings, in some cases I do want to listen to music, but a lot of times it's meetings, I need to be clear. And I like that there's a microphone on here because sometimes you get these headphones that don't have the microphone. So that sounds really good as well. But yeah, I also like that the buttons are very accessible. Like you can get to them really easily just by clicking over here on the side. You don't have to kind of, arch your hand around to get to the buttons. So really easy. They are very comfortable. And then again, the sound quality is very good on these. They're very dynamic. You can use them for different things. So I'm excited about these. I think this is going to be my new pair because the ones I have now, I feel like the battery just doesn't last very long. And this one says you have up to about 120 hours of playtime, which is wild. So I'm going to try these out and continue, and I will check back in with some final thoughts. So I've just spent a little while listening to music on these and I am so excited to have them. These are going to be great. Again, they're going to be better than what I have now because I feel like that battery life is really bad. So these ones are great. I like that you have the ability to use the auxiliary cable if you need that, but then you also have the charging cable to make sure that you are getting power and enough juice on these so you can use them for a long period of time. They are comfortable, and again, I like that you have adjustable options up here on the top. The buttons are easily accessible. It's not overly complicated, which when it comes to tech, like I really don't want something that's I have to study to try to figure out how to use it. I think these are pretty much plug and play. You set up the Bluetooth super easily and they are awesome. So really excited about these. Definitely recommend grab some. They're great.